and less, not you, but the people outside. I know you still walk 25 kilometers per day. Almost, yeah. But I want to say, now let's look, how do we utilize this electromagnetic force? And now it's getting really interesting because now we look inside our body. And what's interesting about medicine is that the chemical processes within our body are very well documented, they are scientifically backed up, there's a lot of research, you know, but what actually energetically happens in our body is almost unknown in the classical medical field. You know, I give you an example. Did you ever hear of heart cancer?
No.
Cancer of the heart?
No.
You know somebody suffering from this?
No.
Interesting, right? The heart seems not to turn into a malignant situation, and I can give you the answer why, and you probably now too. The heart has such a high energetic cell potential that it will never turn into a malignant situation. Cool, huh? Wow. If you know your cardiologist, go call him tomorrow or ask him next time when you meet him and ask him why there is no heart cancer. He will probably, if he's not holistically educated, not have the answer for you. He will say, this is interesting. I never thought about this. The reason why we don't see heart cancers in people is because the heart cell has such a high energetic potential, it has no time to do something freaky. It's doing its job 100% because it's so high of energy. And that's why it seems that the tissue in the heart doesn't turn over. And now imagine we could improve the membrane potential, not only of the heart cell, because the heart does it by itself, using the AV node, its own battery charger. You know, but now imagine we could do the same idea, what the heart does for the heart cell, with any other cell in the body. This is a pretty cool idea, right? And this is exactly what PEMF can do. Because if we maintain our body function, we use a mechanism which is pretty well known. We call it metabolism. Maybe you heard about this. Everybody has one. Some are good, some are not so good, some are a little bit slow, some are faster, but everybody has it. And everybody needs it, because with metabolism you do the following. Everything what you eat and drink and breathe on a constant basis, day by day, hour by hour, gets inside our body and will somehow reach the cell, at least the surface. This is the membrane here this is a human body cell. So all these minerals, nutrients, the oxygen what we breathe, all the good stuff and bad stuff what we eat finally ends up here. By the way, we are containing of about 70 to 75 trillion of these cells, always depending on size and weight. But on average 70 to 75 trillion cells. So when this stuff comes to the membrane, there are receptors here. These are little antennas, and they look, they say, this is a vitamin A molecule, I know this, I grab it and take it in. Here we have little ion channels, ION, ion channels, and if your membrane potential is good, those ion channels are widely open and the receptors are carrying all the stuff inside. By the way, not only the good stuff, because if the receptors take the stuff, they might also take some bad stuff with inside. I refer to all the stuff what we eat. So it might happen that also the toxic stuff what we put inside us will end up in the cell inside. Inside this cell, we have a lot of stuff, but the most important instrument inside the cell is the so-called mitochondria. Maybe you heard about this. Mitochondria are little power plants, and they take all this fuel and they start transforming it into energy, chemically known as ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So this is the process of metabolism. So this ATP, in return, is again the energy, the chemical energy, which is necessary to maintain all our body functions. Talking, thinking, eating, moving, whatever we do is based on ATP. If we do not have ATP, we are couch potatoes.